Welcome to Nifty Bank Nifty Top Stocks Quick Analysis Daily Market Analysis and starting things off with Nifty's daily chart हम लोग देख सकते हैं कि काफी अच्छा एक मूव था 225 points is the difference from previous close till today's close, so that's quite a strong figure, quite a strong number, but overall 1% का move is really not that intense also. पिछली बार हम लोग देख सकते हैं 3rd August is where we saw 1.5% move. Then we saw 1% move in on 1st August, on 13th August, and then after that, the moves have relatively been, under 1% for the most part, on the upside and on the downside. ठीक है, so it's quite a big sort of number that way. But अगर हम लोग पहले देखते हैं, even before if we look at the pre-COVID price movements also, there have actually been several instances where we've seen more than 1% moves quite a few times on the upside and on the downside. Again, this is the reason why I remember this clearly is because yahi time pe I was very active with my podcast, and we saw several days where it was a more than 1% move. So वो एक चीज़ है जो अलग है. मार्केट इन दैट सेंस हैज स्लोड डाउन अ लिटिल. ऑब्वियसली आज स्लो डाउन नहीं बोल सकते बिकॉज टुडे वाज अ वेरी गुड डे, वेरी बुलिश डे, even though the price action was a little subdued some part of the day. बाकी जो ओवरऑल पॉजिटिविटी थी वो तो थी ही, so that is undeniable. We are seeing RSI is sort of stagnating at around 80. बट अगेन that's not out of the ordinary. 80 RSI पे अगर टर्न बैक नहीं करेगा, स्लो डाउन नहीं करेगा, तो कब करेगा? And for those of you who aren't aware of what exactly RSI is basically the past 14 periods. Okay, I know this is not exactly related to Nifty, but I just thought I'd tell you. ओके, सो द पास्ट 14 पीरियड्स, ठीक है, पास्ट 14 पीरियड्स में वो कैसा प्राइस मूव हुआ था? डिड प्राइस गो अप स्लोली लाइक दिस? डिड प्राइस गो अप शार्पली लाइक दिस? डिड इट कम डाउन लाइक दिस और डिड इट कम डाउन लाइक दिस? सो ये सब चीज इट विल बेसिकली sort of measure and try to understand, and based on that it will give us a number. तो हम लोग ये जो देख सकते हैं RSI एकदम ऊपर हुआ है, दैट इज बिकॉज RSI, okay, RSI over here, okay, our price over here has gone up fairly steeply. But here we saw RSI coming down even though price was stagnating, because price उतना हिल ही नहीं रहा था. So that is the sort of secret behind RSI, and how to actually uh, put RSI into price ka sense, if that makes if that makes any sense to you. But again, ultimately we have to understand it's all price. Reason why I say this is because I think it's important to understand when RSI becomes overbought, that what is actually happening, why are we calling it overbought. So थोड़ा लंबा explanation था, but I'm hoping that you sort of it helps you. Now coming to 5-minute chart of Nifty, we can see here कि पहला जो कैंडल था that was a big gap up candle, right? That was 0.7% का कैंडल. So दिन का आधा जो movement था in percentage terms happened in this candle only, considering कि gap up भी था. After that, we can see all of these candles are all somewhat selling pressure candles. हाई गया और फिर थोड़ा नीचे आके क्लोज हुआ. यहाँ पे तो ऐसे बहुत ऐसे टाइप के भी कैंडल्स है. सो at this point possibly there was some hesitation, and then possibly इधर वो हेजिटेशन निकल गया, थोड़ा सा पॉसिबली शॉर्ट कवरिंग भी होगा, फिर थोड़ा नीचे आ गया, एंड देन राइट फ्रॉम दिस लेवल राइट हियर वी सॉ सपोर्ट बीइंग टेकन. सो ये वाला जो लेवल था उससे हम लोग ने यहाँ पे सपोर्ट देखा, एंड देन वी सॉ, okay, and then we saw this second leg of the rally, today's rally, if you can call it that, happening. One very interesting thing, RSI 60 का सपोर्ट हम लोग देख सकते हैं, which is very cool to see. But yeah, apart from that, today ideally someone like me, I would have not really been very aggressive in options, buying Nifty calls or something. Reason being, ये सब दिन में I have found that unless there's for some reason crazy good momentum, it typically does not give as good of an ROI as one might expect, because movement थोड़ी slow हो जाती है. Again, I'm not sure how true or not this is because I did not do options today. So just thought I'd give you a quick look at Nifty. Quick look मतलब 5 मिनट निफ्टी के बारे में बात हो गई. Now I'll talk about Bank Nifty. So Bank Nifty my levels will be very important here because Bank Nifty levels are still holding and it is at the last level here. 36,455 is a very important zone. Reason being, right when it hit that level, we saw a price correction very sharp. ठीक है, कितना ज़्यादा प्राइस करेक्शन था, I'll just measure and show you. So it went from 36,455 and it came down by 16% almost. That's a big number, right? So this level that's there, वो क्रॉस करना बहुत ही इंपॉर्टेंट रहेगा. एक बार वो क्रॉस हो गया फिर आई थिंक रीचिंग ऑल टाइम हाई लेवल्स एटलीस्ट 37,000 पहुंचना तो that road must be very clear for Bank Nifty after that. RSI has just cleared above 60. 60-minute chart देख लें, hourly chart, and we can see price is right at that level, but this is the highest close for Bank Nifty in quite some time. बहुत टाइम हो गया है इतना हाई क्लोज करके बैंक निफ्टी को. इनफैक्ट इफ आई जस्ट शो दिस टू यू, द लास्ट हाईएस्ट क्लोज वाज ऑन 3rd March. सो कितना टाइम हो गया है वी कैन जस्ट इमेजिन, right? So that's what we are looking at right now. Again, I don't think anyone can call it bearish right now, so no point in telling you कि bullish है या bearish है. Obviously bullish है, इतना ऊपर गया है. And if we see, Bank Nifty is up 700 points and days range is also somewhere around that only. उतना difference नहीं होगा days range में, because actual जो movement है वो काफ़ी काफ़ी one sided type ही हुआ है. 60-minute chart में हम लोग ने देखा ही होगा, right? So pretty good day overall in that respect and it has outperformed Nifty. Now coming to the Reliance का chart. Okay, Reliance chart we'll see, and what we can see here, it is right at this level. ठीक है, when 2125 was broken, we discussed कि ये वाला लेवल इंपॉर्टेंट रहेगा. ये वाला तोड़ा फिर मैंने बात किया कि ये जो कंजेशन जैसा है वो इम्पॉर्टेंट है. अगर वो तोड़ता है देन इट इज़ लाइकली दैट वी सी दिस. और अगर अब ये तोड़ता है, if it's able to clear this level ना, then ATH ish levels are very very likely, I would say. Again, it's not that far away at this point. Around 2% up for Reliance is a very good day in my view. Next stock is HDFC Bank. We can see it's almost like a breakout because it's a highest close compared to the previous closes. और यहाँ पे जिधर price rejection हुआ था actually, right? These levels is where we saw selling happening and price coming down. It is managed to close above that, which is a good sign, right? So HDFC Bank also looks good on that front. And again, all of that has happened after it was able to clear 1530. Next stock is Infosys. Infosys is coming near its 20 moving average, right? We can see its 20 moving average is right here. और वो 1744 का रेजिस्टेंस लेके ही नीचे आया है. We've spoken about this level at length in almost all of my videos कि ये वाला जो है, पहले हम लोग ने ये रेजिस्टेंस के बारे में बात किया, फिर यहाँ पे, और अभी 1744. Now, if it actually goes up, then 1809 would be the next level that I'm looking at. If it comes down, let's see what happens. Firstly, I'm hoping that 1690 is held, given that it's the 20 moving average. Generally, when price is trending, 20 MA tends to be a good support. So that would be the first line of defense. अगर वो fail होता है, then we can see how it is actually moving, possibly possibly around 1670 जितना 1660 levels is what I would look at. RSI has cleared 60, मतलब RSI has come below 60. Next stock is HDFC. HDFC continues to stay stuck within this range. We can see कि HDFC Bank ने actually वो तोड़ दिया था ये, but HDFC अभी वो range में ही है. Even though this is the highest close in the past few weeks, in fact, highest close I believe since 17th Feb, it's still within this range. So 2770 तोड़ना बहुत important है मेरे हिसाब से, and then it might possibly test that all-time high. I have positions in this, so I might have a bullish bias, but I'm just clarifying that. ICICI Bank, we had discussed ICICI Bank as a trade at 679 also. In fact, we've been talking about it कि how 679 is going to be a very important level क्योंकि वो previous all time high है और वही level को उसने respect किया है, and now we are seeing it here at the previous all time high. मतलब जो most recent all time high था उधर देख रहे हैं. सो अगर 720 इश के आसपास उसको थोड़ा सेलिंग आएगा, that will be a fresh ATH and then possibly some profit booking after that. I would not personally, dismiss the possibility of that. नेक्स्ट स्टॉक इज कोटक बैंक। कोटक बैंक हम लोग देख सकते हैं कि ये जोन के बारे में हम लोग ने पहले बहुत बात किया है, राइट? दिस जोन राइट हियर, एंड दैट जोन हैज एक्चुअली स्टार्टेड वर्किंग। थोड़ा बाउंस देखने मिल रहा है। नेक्स्ट रेजिस्टेंस इन माय व्यू वुड बी 1750 जितना। वाई? बिकॉज ये गैप फिलिंग हो जाएगा, उसके बाद शायद थोड़ा हम लोग को प्रॉफिट बुकिंग सेलिंग देखने मिल सकता है। इफ ऑल गोज वेल, आई डू थिंक दैट नाउ इट इज सॉर्ट ऑफ कमिंग विथ स्ट्रेंथ। रीजन बीइंग, इसने पहले यहाँ से बाउंस किया, अभी यहाँ से बाउंस कर रहा है। एक बार ये वाला लेवल तोड़ता है, देन आई थिंक ब्रेकिंग दिस लेवल इज जस्ट अ मैटर ऑफ टाइम। अगेन, दिस इज जस्ट माई पर्सनल व्यू। नेक्स्ट स्टॉक दैट वी आर लुकिंग एट इज एसबीआई। ठीक है, एसबीआई में व्हाट कैन वी सी हियर? गुड क्लोज अबव 420। 420 के ऊपर क्लोज, मीनिंग नेक्स्ट लेवल इन माय व्यू इज 435। So let's see if that actually happens. Now coming to Axis Bank. Axis Bank हम लोग एक अच्छा सा clear breakout देख सकते हैं. We can see 780-ish levels were very important. We discussed those कि वो शायद एक resistance बन सकता है, और 735 के support के बारे में भी हम लोग ने बात किया है. Finally now it's headed towards 790-800 levels, जो एक all time high जैसा बना देगा. इसके लिए ऑल टाइम हाई तो नहीं बोल सकते, बट एटलीस्ट 52 वीक हाई तो बन ही जाएगा. And all-time high, I believe, will come around 840 based on what I can see. So let's see how that goes. Now, a quick look at one of the stocks, if I can find it. Yes, it's Bandhan Bank. बाकी सारे stocks भी अच्छे कर रहे हैं. We'll talk about those as well. But Bandhan Bank especially I wanted to talk about because we had spoken about it around this level. 23rd या 25th अगस्त को बात किया था हम लोग ने कि it is heading in the zone and I think it's got good potential. Now we can see it's bounced up already. So if someone would have bought it here, 8% ROI approximately already मिल जाता, which is great. Other stocks that we discussed were Tata Motors. Tata Motors मैंने personally खरीदा था. So, I was there in this move, 200 MA के base पे, plus 280 levels are also there. We had Motherson Sumi also, which is now up quite a lot from that level. And of course, we had Hindalco, which is doing also pretty decent. So, those were the stocks that I had picked. HDFC AMC भी था. This is what it looks like. थोड़ा सा उतना decisive candle नहीं है, but that is what things look like. So that's it for this one. If you have any questions, as always, please feel free to ask. See you in the next, and happy